NASA's space shuttle program began in the 1970s, and as a little girl, I had always been so fascinated with space and the endless possibilities it held. The Challenger was the second space shuttle that was created and had flown 9 previous missions. I would always plead my mom to let me skip school so I could watch the launch. She rarely complied. This flight I knew was going to be different. This flight was to carry the very first teacher to fly in space, Sharon McAuliffe. She had been chosen from 11,000 other applicants. 7 crew members in all were scheduled to fly the mission that would carry cargo equipment to the space station to allow further exploration. It had always been a dream of mine to see a launch in person. With the 10th launch of the Space Shuttle Challenger, I was finally going to get my chance. I had been anticipating this day for a very long time. After mechanical and weather delays, the launch had been moved from the January 22nd to now the 28th. I knew it was still going to be worth the wait. I watched in amazement as lift began. It was pure magic. Yet only a mere 73 seconds after liftoff, the Challenger exploded, killing the entire crew. To my amazement, along with everyone else standing around, we quickly turned to panic and shock as we saw the debris fall. I could see the family members of the crew at the front of the crowd weeping, trying to get past the security lines in hopes that they could reach something to get to their loved ones. After all the mayhem and initial shock later that day, a group of us watched as President Reagan addressed the nation saying, "Today is a day for mourning and remembering. This is truly a national loss." I could only think of the heartbreak that was overwhelming the lost crew's family. We all wanted an explanation as to what happened. How could something like this happen? I knew the families would be searching for answers and reasons why. I would later read in a newspaper article that arrived on my front step that would explain that something as simple as an O-ring seal, something so small, would start a domino effect of things that would then cause the Challenger to explode in midair seconds after takeoff. It was a tragic day, a day of history I had a front row seat to, a day that I will never forget, a day where 7 members of NASA will never be forgotten.